that, and we are ready to load in. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's introduce our first player in the top left-hand side, playing for Hong Kong Attitude. It is going to be Sen as the red Zerg player, and his opponent in the bottom left-hand side here on Kingsdong Station, it is playing for Team History, Top. And my throat, as I said, is giving up completely, but don't be discouraged. I promise you it will hold, it shall hold. And we do see Sen with a pretty early drone scout. Oh, you all kind of know what this means. He's going to try to block the nexus here of the top, and if it's a nexus first, it's going to severely slow him down if the hatchery does go down. It's kind of a choice here really for Sen if he wants to go for the hatch block or if he just wants to body block with a drone. Both are very effective. Of course, the hatch block can be extremely effective. Now we do see a forge first coming down, and scouting this can be very important as well, because it makes sure that you can get your spawning pool first, which you always should get against Forge first. And there we go, the spawn pool does go down. This map is amazing at for cannon rushing, so you really don't want to get cannon rush on this map. Now, Sen can still go for the hatch block, and Top knows this. He's going to try to body block the hatchery. He gets into a very interesting situation here, but of course Sen cannot be losing this drone. He wants to make sure that Nexus doesn't go down. He's going to leave this B right now, going to let that Nexus go up whenever, because he feels that he's done enough already. He's scouted the opening, he's fine with the Forge into Nexus. He doesn't need to go for a proxy hatch, and of course, aggressive hatch. And if you do, you're going to see that double cannon go down, or just one cannon, and pro pool, usually just double cannon. And we even see a cannon being made here by Top. Very interesting choice. We're going to see a drone pool, 3 drones, and together with this one, it's going to be 5 drones killing on the cannon. So does force 3 extra workers off of mining, but it also, of course, can be cancelled, and he barely loses any minerals for it, so it kind of evens out at that point. And of course, that means less time to attack that pylon. Now we're going to see that probe getting cleaned up, most likely. Yes, we do. So no mineral walk down, won't say the probe. And we do see the third hatchery going down in the natural, because Sen did choose to get his second base in his third base location. Not a big deal at this point. Of course, if you do what Jadon did, though, in the... what series was that again? I remember that quite recently, actually. I can't actually remember what series that was, but he actually chose, when he got blocked in his natural, he actually chose on this map to go for his third base for his second hatchery, and his fourth base for his third hatchery, which is kind of impossible to hold, and he kind of just died from doing it. But it is an interesting choice if you don't want to deal with the pylon. But now we do see Sen scouting for those proxies. We do see him not having a single gas yet, so no super early gas from him this time. And he's just going to scout here for the third base. When it does go down, he's going to check the front here to see what is going on. And, you know, just a cybercore, a gateway, and a forge, of course. So no big deal. And he might just get both of these watchtowers, actually. I do really like that. The watchtowers give you a lot of vision for incoming drops, proxy locations, and war prisms. They don't actually give you that much for movement until you get that fourth base, really. But it's really nice, of course, to check out the fourth base of your opponent, or if he's doing any sneaky stuff. You always want to be able to know that. Now, we do see Top just adding a lot of gas, and already his third gas does go up at before 6 minutes, so it's a very early third gas going up for Top. Might just delay his fourth because of that. And we do see a Stargate just outside of vision from both the Overlords, so we're going to see if Sen finally does see that. But it's going to be an Oracle, most likely. We might just see Phoenix right away. It is a pretty big map, and denying scouting is vital, really. Now, Sen is actually going to move away his Overlord, so he's not going to see that Star Gate going down. Of course, this is a very obvious location for sometimes, because it's one of those blind spots that you really don't see. This is a great one as well if you choose not to have an Overlord behind the base. One of the cells will throw away the links, making sure they don't harass whatsoever, and the Overlord will go in and try to see that Stargate in some of the blind spots you usually have, but it will get killed for nothing at this point. because he won't see anything. Oracle on the way though, and this is the point around 7 minutes. Sen should be telling himself, okay, I don't know what's going on. Time to get blind spore crawlers. That's something you always should be doing. Always get one blind spore crawler. I know some people might not agree with it, but it's so safe. Now, he does see a robo facility, so he's kind of okay with this. He knows this is no all-in. This is nothing crazy. It's not super early. And we do see those blind spore crawlers coming down now. They are just a tad bit late, though. So the Oracle might be able to do some damage, might kill a few extra workers, but in a few seconds, he will be deterred. Will lose about 3-4 workers here. And yes, just about to lose that. He does get just 19 hit points left. One more shot would have killed him from that Queen and Spore Crawler combo. But right now, Top is getting a third base, and he decides that, okay, I'm getting double Oracle to do as much damage as possible. Now, the Spore Crawlers will deter them as well, because 2 Oracles aren't enough to deal with a Queen and a Spore Crawler. And we do see a Roach 1 go down very safely here for Sen, who's pulling in all his overlords. Kind of like this, you know, if we do see any Phoenix, he knows what's up. He did also see, of course, the third base go down. Oracles come in. Don't do that much. Did he actually lose an Oracle? Oh, he did! Oh, that's not good news whatsoever. And he's killed 7 workers for the loss of an Oracle, and the second one being very injured. Not really sure if it was worth it. Actually, interesting point here. Oh, never mind. I thought it was completely walled off. I thought he skipped the cannon. Can he actually fit a cannon here? I think he should be able to. Oh yes, he's going to. Because without that cannon, of course, you can start taking a lot of damage. Sen cleaning up a Zealot who was trying to harass a bit, and actually leaving the Oracle in vision of the Watchtower. As you can tell, the Watchtower can be pretty nice sometimes. And here's pretty cool little detail as well. Top is scouting for when Sen does go for that fourth base. Meanwhile, Sen, though, decides to go from Ling into just a Roach 1 for safety into Muta. So he's going to have a very mobile, very aggressive composition. Ling, Roach, Muta. Might just cut out the Roaches right away just to get those Muta very, very quickly. Doesn't want to engage in here. Was a very, very juicy kind of unit here with the sentries. But, of course, you don't want to lose all your Lings. We see more Colossi being built. And with extended thermal lands and +1, I think Top is going to be very, very safe with his third base. But it doesn't have that much against Mutalisks. We don't see a Blink being researched yet. We don't see that many gateways yet. 5 on 3 bases is really not that many. So he's going to go into quite heavily into these Colossi. But Blink is on the way. That is going to help a lot against the Mutalisks. But of course, with such late upgrades as well, the Lings will be shattered by the Colossi. They'll be just massing into this army. So Colossi Blinkstalk are really good against Ling Muta, of course. But Oracle will be slightly annoying once again. Just killing off as much as he can. But the Mutas have come out. We don't see any anything in the mineral line here to really help out against this. We don't see any cannons whatsoever. And how many stalkers do we see? 1 stalker in total. These mutants can do quite a lot here. And Photon Overcharge will be used, but that means the main is completely unguarded. 3 stalkers to defend this. Not going to happen. 60 mutants did really catch Top off guard here. They are quite quick as well. Only 12 minutes into the game, we already see 18 mutants out. And now, right now, he's focusing down that robo facility. He wants to kill off the Colossal production as soon as possible. That Mothership Core is going down as well. So few stalkers. Sen can take this fight. He's not taking it though. He's bringing it to the third base, and this is not what he wants to do. He needs to go into the main again. He needs to shut down these stalkers as soon as possible. Really, he could have killed that facility as well. Only 4 stalkers. I think he doesn't realize how low his opponent is on stalkers. Now he realizes he's going to take the fight here, and he can even kill the facility, which is such an important snipe here. At the same time, we see a lot of Lings massing out here outside. 3 Colossi though will be enough to deter it, and he's going to focus down the cannons. There are so many though. There are 4 cannons now, 3 left. Lings coming out, 32 more on the way. A lot of mutants helping out here for Sen. Phoenix production has started, and Sen's mutants are going down left and right of these cannons. The Phoenix are helping out, and Blinkstalkers pulling the weight as well. Lings are not doing too much. They'll be killed by the Colossi, and it looks like, from my perspective at least, that Top is going to hold this quite easily at least. Of course, it is getting closer than it should be, but with these mutants going down, that's a lot of gas, and a lot of Lings went down with this as well. Sen, of course, Just missing out on so much probing, missing out on droning. That's not really worth it. He's going to lose his last 3 mutants because of this. He does get in though, into the natural base. Can do a lot of damage with his links if it really starts getting into the mineral line. The claws are trying to run in here. They're quite slow though. And some of the some of the pros will survive, but the rest of the links will be cleaned up. And oh my god, Top decides to leave the game. Did lose a lot of workers, did he? Oh yeah, okay, he did lose a lot in the end, but oh, that was quite early on. Anyhow, that was our 3rd game, Sen bringing up to a 2-1. And